Power Rangers are in Fortnite. If you've been offline for the past few days, then you've missed the big news that Power Rangers is collaborating with Fortnite, the game implementing Power Ranger skins into the game along with so much more. This is awesome, and I'll be going over all of the details in this video. With all that said, my name is Rocko from Reamlore, and let's dive in. By the way, if you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. We upload videos just like this one on our Reamlore channel. Subscribing is completely free, and you can always change your mind. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you subscribe, it would mean a lot to us. Like I said, this is a huge deal. Power Rangers collaborating with one of the most popular games of all time in Fortnite. And of course, the biggest Power Ranger news we've gotten in literal years just so happened to drop while I was on vacation. So sorry I'm kind of late to the party. Anyways, brief recap. Power Rangers is an awesome live-action superhero show that sees 5 color-coded heroes fighting monsters. The show going on for 30 plus years straight, but has been on hiatus until right now. Fortnite dropping this awesome trailer with the Power Rangers, which we will look at in a bit. As for Fortnite, you've probably seen it somewhere. It is such a huge game. Here's history of Fortnite for you. It was made in 2017 by the then relatively small Epic Games, who also made the Gears of War series. Originally, Fortnite was a cartoony zombie survival game with unique gameplay. First-person shooter mechanics with Minecraft building mechanics. You take out waves of zombies and escape. It was a fun game, but it really took off with its spin-off mode, Fortnite Battle Royale, inspired by PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds or PUBG. It's a Hunger Games style thing where 100 players gather loot and kill each other until there's only one person or one team left. The Battle Royale mode was super fun, made unique by its building mechanics from the zombie game. It made Fortnite stand out against all of the other PUBG Battle Royale clones. Not kidding, when I was in high school around 2018, all everyone could talk or think about was Fortnite. It was everywhere and everyone played it, exploding into a massive franchise with toys, Nerf guns, and an ARG. I'm actually shocked there hasn't been a movie yet. And it was one of the few video games that actually went mainstream, with celebrities playing the game for events. Everyone played Fortnite mostly because it was free to play, but also because it was very fun, with stuff like the great building mechanics as well as the shotguns being super satisfying to use. Streamers also helped by playing the game on Twitch, raising its popularity even more. It made people's careers. Its decline from the most popular game was inevitable, however, as with most competitive online multiplayer games. When everyone is a noob and just jumping on, the game is really fun. But after a year or two, people start to get really good, and that's when the player base shrinks. It's hard for new players to jump in when there are so many experienced players good at the game. And Epic Games made this worse initially by adding overpowered aimbot weapons and vehicles that took no skill to use. While that did help the new players compete with the veterans, it also just made the game boring because so much of it was automated. But that didn't stop Epic Games, who has kept the game going and pulled back the game from the abyss. It's not nearly as popular as it used to be, but it's back to being a fun game people enjoy playing solo or with friends. I hope anyways. It's been a while since I checked up on Fortnite. So since Fortnite has become super popular, they started collaborating with other franchises, as in get iconic characters and import them into the game, as well as themed weapons. Franchises like John Wick, Halo, Lego, Godzilla, Transformers, Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, Marvel, DC, and so many more. It's nuts how many franchises they've collaborated with. And now it's Power Rangers' turn in this new season of Fortnite called Shock and Awesome. If you didn't know, Fortnite has an ongoing storyline that's been happening since the first game, but I never really kept up with it. It is very cool though. They tell it by updating the map and having these cinematic events. I might do a deep lore dive at some point, but don't expect any gameplay. I'm terrible at the game. From the brief clip notes I've read of the story thus far, these monster bugs were normal but mutated by the blood of an extra-dimensional squid monster that Superman fought. Now these bugs are out to kill everyone. Our Fortnite warriors, soldiers, heroes, players are attacked by an army of these bugs, but they get some help from the Power Rangers, who teleport in through a breach. The whole thing was a CGI trailer like most Fortnite cinematics, but when the Power Rangers show up, it cuts to a super faithful live-action rendition of the classic Power Rangers show, with the Betamax tape film grain and the 4x4 view with the black bars. I really appreciated that because the live-action fighting is what made Power Rangers so appealing. As for the suits, they recreated them very well. Not one-to-one, but pretty spot on. fun. And the suits for their characters are great too. The bugs and the fan favorite Fortnite characters looking awesome. Together, the Fortnite players and Power Rangers beat back the bugs in an awesome fight scene with the help of the Megazord. I mean, sheesh, this thing looks amazing, and it probably wasn't cheap to make, so I appreciate Epic Games for that. Following that trailer, we got a follow-up trailer teasing the Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4 Battle Pass, showcasing not only the Green Ranger, but also the Megazord in this amazing CGI animation. No matter what you think about Fortnite, you can't really take a shot at their cinematics. They're always spectacular. We get more insight into the story with this trailer. A new military organization known as the OXR have been setting up these bases around the island, and recruiting the Fortnite players to fight against the insects, Starship Troopers style. They are led by the OXR General Onyx Winter, as well as Lieutenant Rip Slade, the most metal Helldivers inspired guy ever, and he's revealed to be Battlehawk, a character slash skin from the OG Fortnite Season 1. There's also an OXR panda called Agent Patch. Not relevant to the story, I just thought he was cool. And his eye patch isn't really an eye patch, it's just a black painted line across his face and he keeps his eye closed. That's hilarious. OXR have also recruited these red and blue Halo Spartan ladies, as well as the Power Rangers in the Megazord, in addition to Tommy Oliver as the Green and White Ranger. The Green Ranger and Megazord are done very faithfully in this animation, and when you get the Battle Pass, you get the Green Ranger skin along with the Dragon Dagger, in addition to the White Ranger with his White Tiger Zord pet and Saba and the Megazord skin. Those skins, as well as more coming up, are featured in Standard Fortnite, OG Fortnite, and No Build mode, the latter being a game mode for noobs to jump in and play since it's easier without the pro build strategies. I don't think people have grasped the possibilities with this collaboration. There have been hundreds of Power Rangers throughout the franchise's 30+ years of existing, and the hundreds of other characters and villains that could be adapted in the skins. Imagine playing Fortnite as the White Dino Ranger, or the Red Samurai Ranger, or the Magna Defender. With villains, you could be Lord Zed, Astronema, Mesogog, and so many more. Not to mention how many different weapons are a part of this franchise that could be made into Fortnite weapons. There are just so many possibilities with this collaboration, so I hope that Fortnite maximizes what they have with Power Rangers, and who knows, maybe this new interest in the gaming space will get the ball rolling on a new Power Rangers video game. Something like Batman Arkham Knight or Insomniac Spider-Man would be awesome. Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4 Shock and Awesome has officially started and will end on November 1st. And anything could happen during these 3 months. My best guess is we'll get all of the OG Power Ranger skins as well as more of the fan favorites like Lord Zed. The ending cinematic event would probably be the Power Rangers using their Megazord to fight a giant monster with some help from a Fortnite robot. Maybe they bring a new teddy bear mech and have it combined with the Megazord or something awesome like that. Anyways, I am so happy that Power Rangers is back, even if it's only for a short time. I really missed Power Rangers. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.